Hello and welcome back to God of Weapons. I'm Areima and today we are going to be playing as the Scout, and as always we're going to check the table here to see if anything applies to this character before moving on. So the Scout is a dodge character, so we're looking for anything that is good at dodge or good at melee. I don't really see anything in here that's kind of like, I mean the cannon just sounds like fun, so I'm just trying to buy that for the future. And then that's kind of just a decent item in general. We're starting to get to the point where there's not much left in the shop here to unlock. The only thing we have left to unlock is characters. So we're going to check for challenges super fast. A lot of these are getting pretty hard. I don't want negative speed. Also, negative 50 speed is insanely dangerous. You'd have to have a really powerful run. We'll go for 50 move speed. This is a good character to do it on. Once we go to the shop the first time, I will show you guys what exactly Scout does, but basically it gets a whole bunch of dodge chance and gets increased damage based on how often it dodges. I was actually trying to intentionally take some damage there to see if I could get some of that increased damage, to see if it like shows me the increased damage, but I don't know if I dodged any attacks. Probably was a little risky. So yeah, the duelist, Scout. So I get extra melee power, I get 30 dodge chance, and dodge modifications are 30% more effective, plus 10 Matt's dodge chance, which I don't even know what Matt's dodge chance is. I don't think it tells me. And then plus 4% when successfully dodging, reset per floor, but I do have negative 50 armor. I don't know what weapons I'm going to take as of yet. I haven't really thought that far ahead. Oh yeah, and then because we're the weapon master or the duelist, we also have Yellow Feather, which is adjacent weapons gets increased crit modifier. So crit weapons would be pretty good. I've never used the throwing glaive. We should go for that. It wouldn't be that hard to fit in. I say that, and then I look at my map here, and I'm like, okay, here we go. For a second, I was like, I don't even know if I could fit it in, but there we go. And then we need some attack speed, because attack speed. Save another throwing glaive for later. And more attack speed, because why not? We'll move on for now. We might need some healing. So this has a bounce chance, but it's not 100% chance to bounce. Interesting. Yep. I kind of figured that was going to happen right there. Okay, so let's run back for a quick. The reason we died is because of twofold. One, we're on Calamity 5 now. And two, I was trying to see in our first area whether it shows me whenever I get my dodge off. But, you know, for 30% dodge chance, I'm taking a lot of damage. Fortunately, oh, I saw dodge go off a couple times there. But I don't see any like indicator of how much damage I'm getting. I mean, I guess I have 8% damage now, so there's that, and then it went away. Okay, so we're gonna have to kind of guess at how much we're getting, and we're going to have to just know that, hey, if we dodge, we have more damage. Go ahead and take another rapier, and then we are going to take hits. So we definitely want some sort of healing. Don't really want the negative move speed, though. We can leave it for one floor. We're actually going to focus on not taking damage now. I kind of really wanted to see how this works, and if there was some sort of indicator for when it's working. The only indicator is, you know, just checking my stats, really. There we go. Why am I leveling up so much? It's crazy. I don't have any bonus experience. We'll go ahead and take this for now. Just gives us some form of trickle heal. Start working on our move speed. We would also like some luck, if possible. 51% Native armor doesn't really hurt anything. More dodge speed. Dodge chance is always good as well. I am curious, if we have plus 10 to our max dodge chance, I'm curious what the max was before. If they're going off of brotato, which is the main influence for this game, and it very much wears it on its sleeve, it would be around like 60, I think. But there's times when they definitely don't follow the same logic. This, I'm trying to watch, but I don't know if we are getting lifesteal whenever the thunder off of the rapiers hits. With our 1 luck, we're already getting blue items. Probably just a coincidence. Ooh. I definitely need to do a full claw run at some point. Okay, what are we looking for? I was kind of just rolling to roll for a second there. Dodge chance is good. We'll save it. We don't have enough money. I don't really feel comfortable attempting to get a damage from dodge until we have like 50% dodge chance, because minus 50 armor means that we're taking 1.5 damage from every source. Yeah, look at this. On Calamity 5, like 3 move speed is woefully insufficient. It does not look like our thunder gives us lifesteal. Now, mind you, we only have 4% lifesteal. But if our thunder was giving us lifesteal, we would still be proccing it more often, I think. Yeah, let's grab some more move speed and dodge chance. And crates. Crates are very good. We're in Calamity 5, so at this point, we are just kind of trying to win. They made this a usable item, and I actually really like that change. What that does is, if you didn't see it in time, is it's a poison flash. You lose 5 max vitality, but you gain 5 crit chance. And the fact that you kind of get rid of it by using it makes it really good. Actually, going all rapiers wouldn't be a bad idea, because the rapier shock ability is like a momentary stun. And then we could maybe investigate the possibility of doing like crit, because it actually has been I didn't mean to do that. I literally just I looked towards it, and then I pressed the dodge button, so I just dodged into the crap. No. We're gonna make this work. You know, I could do Crimson Rapiers instead, and then I could focus on dodge and lifesteal, and I can make a really overpowered build. Let's try this. It's been a while since we've done lifesteal. Maybe not so much on the channel, because it's only been a few episodes, but I think it's been like 10 hours of gameplay since the last time I did a lifesteal build. Blood Drinker is actually still one of my favorites, though, because it's just such a cool thing. Although the mechanic for Blood Drinker is actually slightly broken. It does a thing that it's not, in my opinion, probably not meant to do, but it still works as a character despite that. Like, it's still a fun character. So we only want 1 sickle for now, because even though it does give me plus life stealing, it gets a whole bunch of extra life stealing if it's by itself. I would kind of just like more Crimson Rapiers, because they have the melee power on them as well. And there's another Crimson Rapier. I can fit this in if I do that, which does lose me the life stealing, but I think it's worth it for the damage. Having 3 weapons by floor 2 is pretty good. So what do we need for this build? We definitely need lifesteal. We definitely need dodge chance. And I think we already made a commitment to try and get to, I think they said it was 50 move speed? Yeah, it was 50 move speed. Which 50 move speed is also just going to kind of be good for us. Especially on Calamity 5 here. The fast enemies are noticeably faster. Like, you can't get away from them with a certain amount of move speed. Sorry. Just move that out for a second and put this in. That's what I thought. I was about to say, it's like, I'm pretty sure there's a way. Yeah, that affects 3 different weapons now. And we got our bonus lifesteal. Yeah. We'll do that for now. So the ideal here is that once we get more dodge, we're going to be dodging a lot. attacking a lot with lifesteal weapons, getting our HP back for the ones that we didn't dodge. Yeah, we can't dodge and be invulnerable at the same time. I was always wondering about that, but now that we have a 30% dodge character and I just shoved my face into them, that is probably good, because dodge and block characters being able to activate their things while invulnerable would actually be overpowered. At the same time, being overpowered in a game like this is not that big of a deal. I'll grab these two things. Don't know if I want it minus attack speed, but I do want the luck. We're gonna take it for now. We'll probably get rid of it later. We do want that. Lifesteal and attack speed kind of go hand in hand, because you gain the lifesteal no matter what, just on hit. So you definitely want to hit as often as possible. Found a really broken synergy with lifesteal off camera, where there was a weapon that it was a revolver, cross revolver, I think it was, that just hits just an absolute crazy amount of enemies. And that combined with a weapon that was, I forgot the name of it, but it makes other weapons multi-shot, and it was just like the lifesteal potentials of it were ridiculous. I think I was regaining all my HP instantaneously every time I got hurt. Okay, we'll go ahead and take that, because that's some melee power. So here's something that I'm curious about. Every once in a while, these banners are different colors, and for a little while I thought it was a reduced price, but it's not. So I don't know why the banners are different colors sometimes. If someone knows why on that one, please tell me. Already doing pretty well here. You know, for 45% dodge chance. I immediately take damage at the beginning of each one of these fights. It really doesn't, I don't know. I don't want to like call the math into question, but like it doesn't feel like 45% dodge chance, because a word comes up over my head whenever I dodge, and I just took 10 hits in a row. Like, that's Gambler's Paradox, I understand. But like, yeah, see, I only dodged once that whole floor. We need more lifesteal. More move speed would probably be good as well. And some more damage. We're up to only 7% lifesteal, but technically my weapons actually do a little bit more than 7. Because they all have a little bit of bonus lifesteal on them. Oh, jeez. I haven't really played in Calamity 5 that much yet. I didn't realize that the swarms were this big this early. You know, for a 50%, nearly 50% chance to dodge, taking an awful lot of damage. I thought that this would be a lot better a lot earlier. Oh boy. Literally the only reason I'm alive right now is because that crate had a invulnerability in it. Can we fit one? We can't. Is there something I can get rid of? I can get rid of the scroll mastery and move this over. We're gonna go ahead and do that just because we kind of really need some extra damage and some extra lifesteal here. I mean, that is pretty good. I'm fine with the reduced range because the rapier range is actually really long already. For a second, again, they like, some of these weapons glow blue whenever they first show up, and I always think, oh, that's a rare. No, it's not. Like that. That's something that we want to save for later. And yeah, let's go ahead and get more luck. Well, we'd kill them one shot if we crit. Only if we crit. Our move speed is doing us wonders right now, though. I say that, and I'm probably still going to die. Wow, that enemy seemed to have, like, pre-cogged where I was trying to move to. Yep. Boy, oh boy, okay. They are not joking with Calamity 5. At the same time, with the amount of enemies that they give me in Calamity 5, I really feel like you do level up really fast. Jeez, okay. A moment ago it chose difficulty 1, and then a moment before that it chose difficulty 3, and now it chose difficulty 5. I don't know when you would ever want to choose random on difficulty. Like, the random on the rest, it's fine. Weird choice, but fine. But random difficulty? Like, that's... No one puts it on a random difficulty. It's like the one thing you very intentionally choose in every game that you play is your difficulty. Man, even the first floor on 5 is rough. We're not fighting fair, we're fighting the win now. Just whatever it takes. The scythe is really good. We already know this. Wow, 3 free levels up? Jeez. Okay. Level up 5 times in one floor. Yeah, I'm not surprised that I just leveled up 5 times in one floor. I freaking got 3 free level ups. Well, scythe's super good, so we're going to put this here, put that there, and then grab another scythe real quick. We're probably going to get rid of the scythes later, because I'm not actually... Like, I love them to death, don't get me wrong, but we've done that. I believe there's a world where we can get that. There was a world. There we go. I'm glad I had the money for it. I didn't even check before I started reorganizing my inventory. Okay, we're doing a little bit better now. Kind of getting carried by the scythes, but that's okay. We will replace them eventually. And let's steal. And we really, really want that. So we're going to save it and move on to the next floor. Not a huge fan of the mosquitoes, completely honest. Trying to get some dodges off. Okay, I guess I did get some dodges off. Maybe the word's just not showing up every time, because I have 16% bonus damage now. So I had to have dodged at least sometimes. So this does adjacent weapons have an extra % chance of triggering lifesteal. Okay, so we want this up there. So it hits these guys. Yeah, these both have 21% now. Is there a world? I think there is. It's really inefficient, the use of space. A little bit better. But at the same time, I did give myself 4 different weapons with good lifesteal. You know, in hindsight, these Crimson Rapiers are not actually that amazing. Pretty much always need the experience. And we'll save that for later. 35% dodge chance. Okay, this is doing pretty well. Did I get a bunch of dodges there? I think I did. I intentionally jumped in to try and get the dodges and to get the vulnerability immediately afterwards. Okay, this is doing better. This is doing better. I hate whenever it gives me just one space and I don't really have anywhere to do it. Ironically, the ceremonial dagger actually has terrible lifesteal itself. It just gives other things good lifesteal. Technically lifesteal on kill. But you know what I mean. How long are these? 5. I don't think there's a world for this one. I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 spaces open. So it is actually theoretically possible to do this. But I don't think it's actually possible. I mean, I can do that and then buy it. But then... yeah, I'm spending so much time on this. I would have to get this. I would have to get it right there somehow. Out of all the things, I'm willing to give up the range, to be honest. Get some luck. We'll save that for later. Save that for later. I think we have enough weapons for now. We mostly just want damage, dodge, move speed. And probably some more lifesteal. Saw the dodge that time. I'm sorry, what? That guy hit me for 45? Jeez. Okay. It's a viable strategy. I promise you, it really is. The only thing is that, like, I kind of worry that, like, I don't know. I'll probably review it back whenever I watch the footage, because I'm in the middle of a match. I can't exactly pay perfectly good attention, but I really don't feel like the dodge is going off 30% of the time. Because if you think about it, how it should work is with 30% dodge, I'm effectively taking 30% less damage, and then I'm taking 50% more damage mathematically, and it doesn't feel like which should be around like 20, right? It doesn't feel like I'm taking around 20%. It feels like I'm taking 2 times as much damage. But mind you, one thing that I'm forgetting that I just need to remember that I need to think about is I haven't played Calamity 5 that much. That does fit though. Oh, it doesn't because of this. Gotcha. One thing that would be actually... Oh, I need to experiment. What if shields, the shield weapons, what if they don't trigger when I dodge? Oh my gosh, I have to experiment with this, because if they don't trigger when I dodge, then I can use shields to make up for the times when I'm failing to dodge. Move that down there. Might as well be efficient with it. We get to test it right away. Now with 1 shield and only 30% dodge chance. Okay, so I bumped into the guy and took 5 damage. That's not exactly... I was just about to say this. With only 30% dodge chance and 1 shield, the chances that we can test this properly very quickly are pretty low. The nice thing is that the shields are actually just really good. So if we end up with a bunch of shields and it doesn't work, it's probably still just going to be beneficial for us. This one gives projectile power, that's right. Not as much of a care there. Move speed, yes. These black wings are always very good for us. We'll save the shield for later. Oh, look at that. I just dodged twice and the shield didn't go off. Okay, we found the build. We found the build. So the shield only triggers when I fail to dodge. Yeah, look at that. I have like 18 damage now. Okay, so shields also go faster based on my attack speed. So we want move speed, attack speed, shields, and a little bit of lifesteal to get our HP back in between things. Although we probably could do like pure crates instead, because we just want a crap ton of attack speed. There's another one of those. That's move speed. We do still want some move speed. And we want dodge, of course. Because this is basically a % chance that the shields don't activate. That's what that really means for us now. Is this attack speed? No, that one's not. Whetstones are attack speed, not gloves. Save the shield for later. And move on. Okay. Science has been done today. And this is a really cool build now. So whenever our shields come back, we will be ready to attempt to get another dodge off. Look at that. I have like plus 28% damage now because of all the dodges we just did. Honestly, we just need better weapons. And the reason I say better is because, like, these weapons aren't exactly... Other than the scythe. The scythe is kind of amazing. Other than the scythe, these weapons aren't particularly amazing at, like, hitting a lot of targets. There's some attack speed. Yeah, so it's 8 seconds, 9 seconds. Okay. I am correct about that. I just wanted to double check before I I got too invested in attack speed and wasn't actually correct on that. Crit chance and move speed, and we want both of those. And that. Okay. I never thought the scout of all characters was going to be the character that I decided to finally go fully into having shields. Because I've kind of played with shields. I played with shields with the Crusader a little bit, and I wasn't really super excited by them. 51 damage. Those suicide bombers are broken, dude. Okay, so we have a new idea in mind here. We're going to go again. Base damage for each armor. Adjacent armor just +2 armor. I don't really want the +2 armor because that's not that great. We'll do the short sword. 51 damage. And the minus 50 armor. Okay, short sword. Oh, it has multiple attack patterns. That's kind of cool. I was about to say if the short sword was all stabby, then it is kind of bad. So stabby weapons are actually kind of bad in this game for one very specific reason. That I noticed whenever I was doing the laser beam mage build, because of the stabbiness, the game misses with its auto aim a lot. And like in theory, you could stab through multiple enemies, but in actual practice, most of the time you'll be stabbing specifically only one enemy. Long sword's not amazing. Move speed items give additional move speed. +1 damage every 20 kills. I'm trying to find a good weapon. We'll take this for now, because that's going to do a ton of damage. We really want to find some shields very soon. We also apparently need vitality, because taking 51 damage from something, shield's not really going to help us. Apparently, we've already dodged 100 times as the scout. Which does get us the unique scout item, so if we get obliterated again, we can try the unique scout item. Ready to move. The invulnerability is fantastic. Instead of doing lifesteal, we might just do crates. Man, you level up so much in Calamity 5 thing here. I will say, the damage on these short swords is scaling really fast. Shield. Thank goodness. Okay, now I can afford to buy other items because I have at least one shield. The yellow feather doesn't really do a lot for us because we're not going to be doing crit. I might actually get rid of it at some point. And I'm going to temporarily grab some range. Oh, that's minus dodge chance. I did not notice. My sincerest apologies, sir. Okay, we only have one shield. We need like 5 shields, and at least 1 or 2 of those needs to be the bigger shields to help us block some of the bigger blows, because these little shields only block like 4 or 5 damage, which on Calamity 5 does not even appear to be one full hit, even from a mosquito. Yeah, how much is 14% bonus damage? Pretty good already. Pretty good. I am so glad this works. I am so glad this works. Okay. We need attack speed. We could just buy a bunch of dodge chance right now. But we really, really need... You're gonna kill me for that one. It's okay. I think I am going to sell some dodge chance for another shield, to be honest. It's okay. I know I just sold my unique item, but we needed more survivability until we can get more crates. Yeah, look at that. We're actually still taking quite a bit of damage even through the shields. So we need better shields. Shields are technically being made less effective by having such negative armor. And I'm aware of that. But they're still also blocking damage. Yeah, see, they don't go below block 4 damage. So it says uses stats 15% of armor, but at the same time, I've had like 50 armor and I haven't seen the small shields change that much. It only changes by like 1 or 2 points. So base damage on all these is up to 34. It's fantastic. There's another one of those. Okay, so what we're going to do is get even more of those. More shields soon. More attack speed soon. And let's roll one more time. More move speed soon. We want to get some luck because there's some super rare items based around move speed that would be very good to have on this run. Floor 10 is going to be a problem for us. Nice thing, with this many barrels, we're also going to have a lot of resources. And we're already at like 20% bonus damage because of all of the dodges. Okay. Yeah, we need move speed, like, now, to be honest. We need move speed, like, 2 levels ago. There was an obstacle there. I actually didn't notice in time to get around it. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Kill some of these barrels, please. It's an extra level, which is nice, but not what I need right now. That health would be fantastic, but we can't get to it. I'm dead. I promise you this works. Okay, what's the Scout's unique item? Adjacent movement speed. Movement items grant 100% dodge chance equal to their movement speed. Okay, well that's going to make it a lot easier for this build to get off the floor. And probably necessary for Calamity 5. Last try, I promise. But like, I have this idea of like how this build works. And it does work. What was that? There was like a little spinny thing whenever I dodged. Why is there an animation now when I dodge, but not the previous 4 or 5 levels? I wonder if it's because of the item I have on. What does it do again? I thought it just gave me dodge for move speed. Did I misread this item? Did I dyslexia this? Adjacent movement items grant 100% dodge chance equal to the movement speed. Damage surrounding enemies based on melee power on dodge. Yep, I didn't read it. Reading the thing explains the thing. Don't really need the crit chance. There is my first shield. I changed my mind on the pipe. Okay, so this will theoretically be even better than with my actual scout item equipped. Because I was actually just using the normal duelist item this whole time, which didn't really benefit me. It benefited me so little that I literally sold it. Oh. That's really scary to do. That's really scary to do. Okay, so we got some more dodge. We got some more damage. Not more dodge, sorry. We got the first of our... I can't think right now. That's not a move speed item, but this is... So that only gives me 3% dodge chance, technically. 23. Can I fit it in? There's a world. Doing good damage. Freaking nearly invisible spiders. They are the same color as this grayed out, low saturation background. So I didn't even see them. Now that I'm really specifically looking for them, I'm seeing them, but that's about it. We're actually going to get more meta per currency too, because every once in a while, very, very rarely, a chest has meta currency in it too. And I want these spaces down here. Thank you. Every once in a while it listens, but very rarely. It's 4% dodge chance. Yeah, we'll do that. And just move on for now. We'll probably survive this wave, so... It's like floor 7 to 10 where I'm starting to have problems. Ironically, last time it wasn't even because of the one-shot guys. Although we know they exist now. And they are dodgeable, right? Like, I mean, like, my own personal skill level of dodgeable. Some more dashes would be really nice, too. We need more shields. I'd be willing to sacrifice some stuff for more shields. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, there is a world. There we go. So we got 2 shields now. They only block 4 damage, which is really not a lot on Calamity 5 here. But it's helpful. We also don't have a healing mechanic yet, because we don't have extra barrels yet. At least I don't think we have extra barrels. We've died so many times so quickly that I am blending together my runs on what build I have here. Seriously? I'm an invincible corpse. I'm an invincible... Okay. It's official. I'm going to edit this video, and this is going to work. Let's go back to the original idea, now that we have the magic compass. Because the magic compass is going to be our damage. I really want this to work. Don't die in the first stage. There we go. Okay. We're gonna sit on a site just for the beginning here. Okay. Scythe is just gonna help us get through the first few levels. Yeah. Look how freaking good the scythe is. It's actually a little... It's a little broken. We're gonna die anyways, just because I'm bad. But... okay, we're not gonna die quite yet. For a second there, I was pretty convinced that we were going to die anyways, because I just ran into enemies. So far, I would say most of our deaths were pretty preventable. Move this over here and get the dust spinner and preemptively organize my inventory better. We need a shield now. Attack speed is also good. Let's see if we can just find a shield real quick. We did not. That's okay, though. If we survive long enough for it to matter, we might want to negate some of our negative armor. Might not be a terrible idea, all things considered. Whenever the floors are this short, being invulnerable for like 3 or 4 seconds is kind of crazy, to be honest. Oh, there we go. I don't have enough slots. I really want that to have a better cooldown. I think we just sell this, unfortunately. It gives us a little bit more dodge chance and move speed. And there's our first barrel thingy. Okay. Maybe like 10 recovery would be good too. Just to make up for some in-between here. Didn't manage to break that barrel. 16%. Yeah, we're already doing good on dodge. And the reason I say that is because we're already up to 16% bonus damage. Nice. Food. Red Road is hungry. Okay. Crit chance and attack speed is... oh, yes! They heard me. I might take the water skin as well. I'll consider it. But I'm definitely going to try and figure out. So I need 6 slots. That's kind of a lot. Especially because I don't have that many weapons. Man, Calamity 5 is like no chill. I freaking love it. No chill whatsoever. 2 spaces. That's not enough, game. Well, we'll definitely buy the faster cooldown shield. For now, I'm going to buy this instead of the lifesteal. I really need more weapons. I really need more weapons. I do like that my dodge has like a little animation to it because of this item, though. Because it lets me realize that I'm dodging more than I thought I was. So the percent dodge does seem to probably be working then. I was just not seeing it because I'm taking so many hits. Look at this. I definitely need more move speed. 4 spaces. Can we afford it? I think technically we can't. I think we really need like another weapon. It's not a ton of extra damage, and we're getting almost nothing from our lifesteal at this point. It's 12%. We're spread too thin. We have too many things going on. Just thinking that maybe I focus more on these shields, perhaps. Okay, we're gonna. I hate to sell this the percent HP, but percent HP does not matter if I don't survive. Okay, we want like all of those items. Lifesteal is looking a little bit better. That might have almost killed me. Wow, some pretty effing lucky dodges. I don't know why I said effing. Oh my gosh, we're back up to full HP. This is working. It's working. This is like the Gambler's Build 101, jeez. Okay, so full HP. Oh, 4 spaces. I think we're going to buy more barrels. I think the glove and then one of the shields. Oh, and then, yeah, definitely a hammer. Upgrade the scythe because the scythe is doing the Lord's work. Oh, man, yeah, that's amazing. I know I have enough money. There we go. Just got a free upgrade on my rapier. Armor gives +2 armor. I mean, it also just does more damage than my current sword. Is it longer? Oh, it's slightly longer. Shit. It does more damage than this rapier, and this rapier's only giving me 1% lifesteal. These swords also give melee power. That's actually super important to realize because melee power is how much this thing does. Yeah, damage surrounding enemies based on melee power on dodge. So right now, this is only doing 7 damage. If we did a whole bunch of melee power, we could make it hit really hard. Get some more lifesteal in the future. It's actually kind of working out. Okay, we're doing enough damage to 1 to 2 shot most enemies. Mosquitoes are going to be a problem. The bombs are definitely a problem. If one of those bombs hits me, I'm pretty sure I just die. Especially with these freaking mosquitoes just ticking me down all the time. I thought that was an invuln. It wasn't. That is... Okay. 6 spaces. Thank goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to immediately buy this. We're going to immediately buy that. 11% lifesteal. Move speed and dodge. Is that just better? Technically, I think it is, but we're not going to grab it right now. What's this do again? 10% enemy amount? In this economy? No thanks. We're actually doing pretty good, though. We're up to floor 9. We've gotten farther now. If I edited out other runs, I have traditionally died on floor 7 or 8. But the enemies are random, and the previous time... Some of the previous times I died were because of a specific enemy that has not actually shown back up yet. It's the suicide bombing imp guys were killing me a lot because on Calamity 5 they do enough damage that they were one-shotting me from full HP. Well, close to full, I'll say. I got 3 shields back up, so I'm kind of in the safe to try and move through the crowd. I've only dodged a handful of times. We will get this dodge, which does request that we move this stuff down so we can even get more dodge out of it. 50% dodge chance. It's a good place to be. Sorry, I said 56% dodge chance. We're not going to take minus vitality. Despite how good the poison vial is, I think minus vitality is a trap on this difficulty setting. Armor and minus vitality. We want these black wings for sure. We might want them more than the dust spinner. I think we do. So what we do is we do that, and then, yeah. That was worth it, only because of the bonus lifesteal we got out of that exchange. I do realize that, like, dodge-wise, we kind of net neutral there. I think maybe we got, like, +1 dodge or something like that. But we should probably be approaching the dodge cap relatively soon here. Which one is that? Okay, that's the projectile one. That's the scary one. They're kind of both scary, to be completely frank. So the thing we need the most now, I think, would be, since we're approaching our dodge cap anyways, it's probably going to be like... What, Kelpie? Ah, minus 50 armor, man. At the time of recording, I have a really big queue of recordings. So I can take the time to edit this down to a reasonable time frame that is going to be less than the hour and 10 minutes that it's taken me to record all of this. To record all of these losses, because I really want this build to work. I cannot possibly express how much I want this build to work. It makes it worse on some level that it's been so close each time. Not exactly close to victory per se, but more of like how close it has been to, like, it seems like it's working and then something literally one-shots me. Like, there's no attrition here. I win the war of attrition. I die to an enemy insta-killing me. At this point, it's like pride, I think. I think that's my downfall. It's pride. Okay, we just got presented with an opportunity. We're going to have a move speed build here, right? So what if we really just lean into that move speed build? Okay. Because we're not going to really stop moving. So this gives us a very good attack speed. Very early. I didn't check what the modifiers for this weapon are, though. I need to look at that. Like, if they're sharp, agile, what? I assume agile is probably on them somewhere. But these seem pretty good. This is a good basis here. They're sharp and agile. I kind of guessed it, yeah. Just kind of made sense. Okay. We don't need the attack speed as much, but it's still good, and it'll benefit our shields that we're going to be grabbing later. We'll take a little bit of early vitality, but we want to get rid of it because we want the luck. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Please give me a shield. I'm holding out for a shield till the end of the night, okay? It's got to be strong, it's got to be fast, and it's got to be a freaking shield. Okay. One of my goals this time is before wave 7, I want like 10 to 15 move speed. And I want a third weapon. We have a little bit of recovery. Yeah, we have a little bit of recovery. Just so we can get some HP back outside of barrels. So we can get a third weapon theoretically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 spaces open. So there's a world. I told you. It's a world where it exists. Ugh, okay. Save those 2 items for later. Not really anything here that we want to see. We wanted some shields, but that's okay. So we're good on weapons for a moment. Our damage is basically complete ass, but we attack pretty frequently. Oh hey, those are the guys that will one-shot us. So if we see a line on the ground, we basically have to run like crazy, because we will actually just die. Four levels, 8 spaces. Hell yes. Okay. So we want this. That'll fit that. We want this. That'll fit that. And then we just go for larger at this point. And we're going to go ahead and move this over there. Move this up here. Move this over here. Like that. Hey, could we get a shield? Just, you know, putting it out there in the universe. That I would like a shield. Yep. Now that we have 1 shield, hopefully they'll offer us more. And then we want some luck so we can get offered some of the better shields as well. Because ideally, we kind of want to mix between the 2. What? What was in that barrel? Was it nothing? The barrel had food in it. These weapons are pretty good. I haven't actually used them before. Like, even with the low amount of damage we're doing, they're actually doing a lot for me. So what is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 2 spaces. We're not going to be able to fit it. But we do want our spaces to be good. So we're going to put them up here. Thank you. More barrels. We don't really want to drop anything for any of the shields, though. Oh, our match chance is 90%? Well, fuck me silly. I think I know what we're going to be grabbing now. Dodge chance. Shit, I should have looked at that a long freaking time ago. That changes a lot if we have a 90% dodge chance. So that means that base dodge chance for characters is 80? That's crazy high. Well, that means that dodge is actually just better than I thought it was, to be honest. We do need to still have the shields, though, because even with a 10% chance to not dodge, one of those, the one hit that does, you know, get through the dodge chance could kill you. So the shields kind of are the insurance policy for that. I could get that. And now we just want a ton of dodge chance. Like, as fast as possible. That's 4%. I like the move speed, too, though. We've got it. Oh, melee power. Melee power is going to be important, because once we get their dodge chance up higher... Okay, we're going to stop rolling because we have 3 items clicked, and it's just a very inefficient expenditure of money to have 3 items saved and be re-rolling. My natural instinct is to stand still in corners whenever we have weapons like this, but they specifically are getting this extra attack speed by moving, so we want to make sure we're continuing to move. These weapons are decent, but they're not going to hold us out forever, so we definitely need... We're at 61. I just passed up some dodge chance by accident. Heck yeah. Can I upgrade these? No, I can't. They count as weapons, but I can't upgrade them. Truly unfortunate. Why are we in negative luck? I know that gives us -3, but what else gave us negative luck? Because we have +2 luck. Oh, this also gave us negative luck. It's always something in this game. I'm considering getting rid of something for that. I'm not sure what, though. I would ideally have this up here, but with our current setup, it would be a lot of finagling to get it up there. Man, the extra move speed's actually really nice. Got a couple dodges off. I just heard my shields go out, so we need to... Ah, jumpy spiders. Shields are back. Okay. I've said it before. It's starting to work. I don't know why I bought slots like that. That was not an intelligent move. Well, look at that, though. I managed to move the slots around in such a way that I have more dodge chance now. I think we'll grab more shields, just for safety. I mean, the shields only block 4 damage, which is, like, not as much as any single creature in this entire game does. But we have 3 of them, so theoretically, if I understand how the shields work, they would kind of like all activate in a row to block up to 12 damage. Potentially. That is potentially how they work. If we could get some more lifesteal at this point. Every time I plan for the future, though, I die, so it's not too much planning for the future. But we're going to at least think about the future a tiny bit. Okay. Sit spaces. Nice. Okay, so we want this. There we go. How was I say? Please give me the slots. And then we want this. And then we'll just grab a space randomly. Actually, I don't think I want that right now. It would be nice to get some more attack speed. These are down to 8 seconds. I mean, yes. Just yes. There's no fitting it. We have almost too many things locked, to be honest. Oh man, we do no damage. This is floor 10, so we have an elite. But that might be literally the easiest elite that could have possibly have spawned. If we don't kill things, do things just keep spawning anyways? I think so. So we will eventually get overwhelmed. Damage is getting up there from all the freaking dodges. We're 54% damage because of all the dodges we just performed. Oh my gosh, that was scary. That amount of enemies on the screen at the end to there was mind-blowingly scary. Yeah, so if I do this now, I can get the boots. %72% dodge chance. Sorry for the absolute silence there. My brain was going burr. I have a ton of money, so... I just rolled past a blue dual sickle. That was entirely by accident, I promise you. Okay, I don't think we really want the dust spinners anymore. -3% move speed for 12% attack speed, I think is worth it. Okay, we have 2 dodges now. Do we have any recovery? No, we don't. It's all in the lifesteal. We need more melee power. watching that guy like a hawk. Despite that, I still did not react in time. You know, it says +1 dash, but I just tried the dash twice in a row, and you still can't do that. Whew, okay. Only 2 spaces. Well, we can get the lifesteal. There's some melee power. There's even more move speed, which would be dodge chance. That'd be 7% dodge chance. Actually, 8% dodge chance because we get 30% more. Okay, we'll save that, but we might not take it. We actually really need damage. Yeah, we're just like legitimately, yeah. Calamity 5 is hard. This has been Dot of Weapons. I am going to give this a break for now because I don't know how long this video is going to be, but it took me an hour and a half to record all of this, and we didn't get it working in the end, but we had a really good idea and we got really close. I do think that the whole dodge plus shield thing does probably work. I might actually try it without the scout because minus 50 armor on Calamity 5, I think, was killing me almost every time. But anyways, this has been God of Weapons. I've been Areima. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, feel free to do some interaction things, subscribe, like, all that stuff. And I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.